that, but you know what I mean. You figure out as you go. That's what life's about, right? Just curveball and shit.
Out.
Dude, I never really got to. Yeah, let's do. Congrats. We're Ironman. We're fucking Ironman. How's it feel?
You can't take the credit for a full Ironman.
Yeah.
7.3.
You're right. You're right.
The full Ironman get really upset about that. So.
No, that makes sense. Yes.
Half an Ironman.
Yeah, so I'm only half the man, especially especially Sam. Shout out to Sam Broughton, fucking animal. Episode, he was at 120. I think he's early. No, not 120. No, I think he's earlier than that. I think he's in the 117. I'll double check on that. But yeah, the half. Yeah, it makes sense.
I was like 120. You're talking about the episode.
The episode, you were like, what are these numbers just throwing around? But yeah, that makes sense though. It's like a stolen valor thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, it's only a half. Well, other normal people would be like, half Ironman's already crazy enough as it is. But like, how'd you like? Let me ask. It's like, how did you feel going into it? Like, you mean even just driving up? Because I was nervous, like not nervous, but I was just so overwhelmed with like how I'm going to do. I'm like, damn, all this training, like I hope it goes through, I guess.
I wasn't really super nervous, more just ready to like get going. The anticipation, I think, was worse than how nervous I was. Yeah. Like, I knew I trained and put in the work, and like, I was just ready to go. Yeah. The only time I really questioned myself was like, getting started on the swim, realizing how bad the water was and how choppy it was, and just trying to get into like a groove with my swim. It's like maybe 600 or 700 yards in. I was like, oh shit, like here we go. Signed up for this, like, but with the swim, that was really the only time I initially thought like, oh god, like should I quit? Should I like give up? But the bike was great. Really cruised on the bike. And
what thoughts were you going through your mind through that whole thing? You know, because we didn't have I seen a couple people with headphones on the bikes and stuff. Yeah, but like I know it's like, you know, they say banned obviously, like you were telling me, for the pro series and shit. If you want to get qualified.
I think if you're trying to qualify for like world championship slots, I understand, like, you know, they have banned shoes, no headphones, like everybody has to play by the rules. But just being open division and just going and just trying to finish, I could understand, like, okay, yeah, you can wear headphones. Yeah. But I don't know.
What was going through your mind? Yeah.
Just like trying to break it up into segments. Like for the swim, it was just buoy to buoy. Like get to the next buoy, get to the next buoy. Like just breaking it down makes it a lot less intimidating. Like every 5 miles on the bike, it's like, okay, 5 more miles. Yeah. 5 more miles.
Yeah, I like how they did that too, every 5 miles. Because I thought they were going to do it every mile for a secing. Then I'm like, okay, 5, that's good. At least it's not too much of a mind fuck. Yeah. Like, every mile definitely messes with you. Not in the run, though. The run didn't mess with me that much, being every mile. But I think at that point, we were just in our flow because we're already runners. So
definitely. I was ready to get off the bike. Like,
you killed it, though, on the bike, man. Because like, it was like you were at like mile 50, I think like 50 something when I was at like 40. Or what, I was like, holy shit, because shout out to Jeffrey from one of the captains from Spark Worldwide, but yeah, he posted like a thing, he was watching us, and you were like fucking like 10 miles ahead of me. I was like, holy shit.
Well, I mean,
what was your average? You were doing 18, 17?
I was trying to aim for 17. I think I stopped at the aid stations twice, like got off the bike just to like let my groin rest a little bit.
The gooch was fucking hurting. Okay.
Like if I didn't stop those 2 times, I think I would have averaged like almost 18. Damn. 17.7 or something like that.
Yeah, that's really
I think was my average moving speed.
Yeah.
But the bike, like, I had a great time on the bike. Yeah. Like me, and I was riding with this guy Connor. We were just tailing. Yeah. Tailing.
Did he run with you too? Was he the guy you? Okay, cause I seen you tag him at the end, dude. Shout out to him, man. How was he?
Connor. Good dude. He's from Jersey.
Okay. Was this his first one too?
Yeah, first triathlon. We sort of just on the bike were cruising together. Ended up passing a lot of people.
Yeah,
like going slower on the swim and then jumping on the bike. I knew, like, okay, like I'm gonna make up some time here.
Yeah.
Like just pass on your left, just cruising, and then out of transition 2, we both were running. I was like, hey dude, like, are right there.
Yeah.
You know, push through. Yeah, I mean, overall great experience. Only thought one time, like, shit, should I quit? Did I over guess myself on like what I could handle?
Yeah.
But the bike and the run, like, once I got out of the water, I was like, okay, I'm doing this.
Yo, facts. Literally. Wait, so when did that come up, that thought, though, of like, oh, damn, was it during the bike or?
It was in the water.
Oh, in the water in
Like,
the beginning. Okay, you did mention it, yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning, once it got deep enough to the point where you couldn't touch the bottom, like you had to swim.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to get in my cadence.
Yep.
And I like went to pop my head to breathe. A wave smacked me, and I swallowed a bunch of salt water. And I just flipped on my back. I was like, okay. I love you, bro. It's like, slow down. Like, should I quit right now? I was like, no. I mean, realistically, it was like 9 months worth of training, like mentally trying to prepare for it. And 6 months of trying to learn how to swim. Like I could swim, but I didn't know how to. Like my form was horrible.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like I'd go down and back in the pool, and like I'd be gassed, out of breath.
Yeah, it definitely humbles you, dude. Swimming is a fucking humbling ass sport because during that, and not gonna lie, during that swim in the beginning, I didn't completely throw away all my learning shit, but like I honestly kept my head up most of the time, just because those waves are crazy and my timing. I was like, fuck, I don't want to. Because my main goal, I love you, I gotta keep petting him, guys. He's gonna keep talking about the Milkbone shortage this whole time. He's taking advantage of the mic, but yeah, dude, it was definitely like because I just didn't want to get paranoid. That was the one thing I was like, I do not want, because that's the only, at that point, like with the swim, it's basically keeping calm the whole time. There was one guy, dude, I felt bad. I hope he made it through. I don't know I forget his name, but it was probably like maybe 400 or 500 yards in. And he was like, oh, he's like, I'm panicking. I'm like, no, dude, you got this. Relax. Keep it. He's like, but the thing was so funny because he kind of like, he didn't like thrash like he was panicking. He just kept saying like, oh, I'm panicking. He kept waving at like a kayak guy. I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep going. I'm doing my thing. I tried to help, you know? But I hope he made it through. But yeah, dude, I think that's what gets most people though, is really the swim. Because like you said, once you're back on land, you're like, oh,
right.
I fucking can bike this shit.
The breathing, figuring out how to breathe is like, you get paranoid. Like you freak out, you can't touch the bottom, you start cramping, you know.
Oh, that's what I was nervous about, was a cramp, dude. I was like, please don't cramp.
I didn't cramp at all.
Yeah, me either.
The entire race.
Yeah.
Nutrition was down packed. I knew what I wanted to do. Like,
you didn't have any, quick question, did you have any like consumables, like chewable, like any solid foods, or was it all just liquids? Because I just did only liquids the whole time.
I didn't do, I mean, when you're racing, especially for that long, I feel like my stomach would not have handled like like gummy bears or anything like that.
Because I did have those scratched gummies with me, but I was like, nah, I don't want to fuck up my flow right now.
On the run, I was taking the orange slices, but like I wasn't eating it. I was just kind of getting the orange juice out of it.
Oh, like squeezed and pressed juice on it. Oh, okay, I got you. See, I didn't even take those, honestly. Honestly, I took one thing of Coke, but after that, I was like, nah, I don't need this shit. It's nasty.
I'd probably drink a liter of Coca-Cola. Like at that point, I was just like, okay, anything that I can take to like keep me going.
Yeah.
Just push through.
See, that's why maybe I'm underestimating. Like, I could have done better maybe if I just took advantage of taking all the electrolytes and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was aiming for like 120 grams of carbs per hour.
Okay.
Especially on the bike.
Yep.
I wanted to, I guess, overcompensate, like with my carbs, just to make sure like I didn't start cramping. I didn't hit a wall, which I did end up hitting the wall at like mile 8 of the run.
Really? I think that's when I saw you. No, wait.
Because it was hot.
Yeah, it was getting. Well, luckily, it was good timing though. That it was during the run instead of during the bike, and then having to deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, because I got off the bike and the sun came out. I was like, oh man, it's actually really hot out.
Yeah.
So I was dumping ice into my suit, like under my hat, trying to just keep cool.
Oh, that was the best feeling.
Keep going.
I never realized how much ice was like such a blessing in itself. You're like, full.
every aid station, I was throwing ice in my tracksuit.
I love you.
Fenway, you got to stop.
I love you, bud.
Inside voice.
Inside voice, I'm weak. He's just hyped up. He did the race too. We'll get you in the triathlon one day, but I wonder if that's a thing, like a pothalon.
I don't know.
Pothalon.
I don't know. I think you're onto something.
Animal Planet, if you want, you know what I mean, hit us up, get a contract going. That was, I loved, like, because during the run, because now I know I learned a lot, you know what I mean, that's the great thing about just going into something like that. And shout out to you for, you know what I mean, pushing me to sign up for something like that, man, seriously, because, like, you don't know until you don't learn shit and know what you're getting into until you do it. And then, like, after learning that, dude, I realized how much really, dude, because I honestly, not gonna lie, like, I don't know how you felt after the run, but, like, I felt like I can keep going, like energy-wise, and that's why I'm like, damn, I could have done better on my time. I probably could have done better on my bike, better on my run, but yeah, my goal was just to cross that finish line at that point. Like, I didn't want to overexert myself where I would cramp and then be like, fuck, like, I did not want a DNF. That would have been like, I would have shot myself. Yeah, I'm not suicidal.
I was gonna pass out before I quit. Facts. I got to a point, I was like, this took so much, like, time, effort, energy, burnout, like, through getting sick. Like, I think it was probably like the end of February. I came down with like a mean flu bug or something. Yeah. Battling through that, burnout, always being tired, always being hungry.
And even through injuries too, because you did the Shamrock, right? Yeah. You fucking, you know what I mean, you were about to get a fucking PR. Well, you got a PR on the half marathon on that, right? Yeah. When you just PR'd literally a couple months before.
PR half marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking long term, like, oh my God, you know what? I'm gonna call it quits. Yeah. I didn't want to push myself and risk like seriously hurting myself and being out for a couple months and not being able to do this. That was my main thing.
Did you feel because it's funny, because I always go back to Sam when he talked about his first Ironman. He's like, I think I overtrained. Did you feel like you overtrained during this? Like for this?
At certain points, I was definitely burnt out. Like, there were days where I was like, I don't want to go swim. I don't want to go ride the bike. Like, there was definitely certain moments. And I can see how easy it is now. Like, looking back on it, I was like, this is, like, a lot. It's pretty much a part-time job, like, training for something like this. But, yeah, at certain moments, I was definitely Fenway.
Give you a left hook, a right hook, uppercut. He's like, what? Hold up.
Crazy, man. Yeah. Gotta calm down. But yeah, it was definitely an experience. You proved to yourself that you can do hard things.
He's like moving the table in this bitch. I love the special guest, though.
Yeah, it's more a mental battle than anything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because I was already in decent shape.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But the mental part of it was just, I don't know.
No, I appreciate
it's hard to put it into words.
No, seriously, no, you ain't wrong, because so many people, you probably gotten so many questions already about people asking your experience, and you're just like, I can't explain it. You literally have to experience it yourself.
I mean, I see how easy it is to get hooked. Everybody that I talked to prior,
you ain't getting this.
They're like, oh, dude, you're gonna catch the bug, you're gonna be hooked.
Yep.
And I can definitely see it now. Like, the race sucked.
Yep.
Like, when I was doing it, I was like, this sucks. But it's just keep going. It's the mental part of it was the best part.
Facts.
Like, and then once you finish, you're like, sweet, that was fun.
Yeah.
A glutton for punishment.
Let me ask you, because I could, honestly, my first night, I couldn't sleep.
Really?
Like, not like, well, I fell asleep, and then I woke up at like 2 a.m, and it was just like fully energized, kept tossing and turning, and I was like, holy shit, like I'm still
ready to go.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if because dude, that energy is so unmatched, bro. More than a marathon, like it's just such a unique experience, man. Like you said, especially with the mental to like, I'm still like, I feel like I'm still high off that, man. Because it's like you said, it's so amazing to know that like your true potential is so much deeper within you if you just put yourself in that shitty situation, you know, like how, like I knew never in my days, if you know what I mean, if someone were to ask me about, would you do that? Nah, never.
I mean, that's the first race I haven't worn my headphones to, like not listen to music.
Me too.
And to go for that long, just you and your head, like insane.
No, I will say though, it definitely helped was me and talking to people, because during the bike too, I was chatting with people. That's definitely because I was at a point, I think I was like mile 30 something, where that's when my fucking mind was like, fuck, like what did I get myself into? But I'm like, come on, just And I remember how we always talk about like, this too shall end, and like, and that goes with anything. So it's like, oh man, I just keep going. Like I'm gonna get the run, and then that's the crazy thing. I laughed so hard. I was like, dude, it's funny when you get to the run, you're like, final stretch, 13 miles, let's go. Are you about to eat I thought he was about to get. He was about to go for the Zins.
No, he wants this paper.
Oh, you're weird.
Straw wrapper.
Yo, you're weird. I'd rather you go for the Zen now.
No, leave it.
A fucking golden retriever on a Zen pouch would be insane. He could do a triathlon at that point. He'd be hopping around. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, but
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part? Honestly, dude, not gonna lie, I would say the favorite part was probably just going through the swim. Going through that swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because like that was the first time really, in all honesty, like I kept consistently swimming. Because you know what I mean, when we do this laps with Lila or Sam, like you know what I mean, I would take like a minute or two break in between. So I'm like that's honestly like what got me nervous. Like, oh please, like I needed. I think the energy of the crowd too definitely helped, and also I think it's just like, well, get it done, sink or swim at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was proud. Like the only time I stopped at a buoy was the second turnaround, because the third one's the last one that you go straight into the dock, right? Yeah. So the second thing, I stopped because my fucking goggles were blurry. So I was like, all right, let me clean these out. Cleaned them out. Fucking, I was like, all right, let's go. Let's fucking get it. I'm like, final stretch. And I don't know why though. That final stretch felt long as fuck though. I don't know why.
Oh, for sure. I mean, getting out of the water, I was so out of it.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. How'd you feel? Like, see, I was surprised I wasn't as like. You mean like after our at regular swim trainings, I would feel so like lightheaded and I'm like holy shit, like this it really hit me, but it didn't hit me as hard as I thought it would.
I got out of the water and I walked up to a volunteer and I thought she was gonna help me like rip the wetsuit off.
Oh, like right off the dock.
Like, no, honey, back there. You go up a little further.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Yeah. like
delusional. What's
like you feel the blood pumping through your body and you're like, whoa, super lightheaded.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, my favorite part, I think, was getting out of the way. Yeah. Fenway, you gotta stop.
We love you, bud.
You're being annoying.
Well, again, that was funny, honestly. I felt like a little toddler. Like when they were like, all right, sit down on your butt. Yeah. And then they just strip it off you in like 2 seconds. I'm like, whoa, what the heck?
Dude, this is going to be so annoying for people to listen to.
Oh,
and have him barking the entire time.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, these tariffs, the Milkbones ain't getting as produced as much, and he's very aggravated, Imagine if you just got your favorite treat on a shortage. He's very mad. Mayor Fenway. He's
give him something to
chew on.
Yeah. You want one of these?
Look at that. Oh, baby, look at that bad boy. A beef skin. Ooh, baby. He's having a good day today. Talk about Saturday with the boys. The boy. Yeah, dude, I would say that was probably one of my favorite parts. And also was like, not going to lie, because like, dude, it was just, I don't know, me personally, I get motivated by motivating others, during the run, I was just hyping everyone up, like, yo, let's go, you guys got this, remember what you're doing this for, and like, one lady just, because they don't mean you lap around twice, so you get to see the same people sometimes, and she's like, I love your energy, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go, like, we got this, like, and then the families that would, Fenway hair.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good. It's impossible. Probably get to your food all the time, dude.
You can't wear black.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have a lint roller.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do it, dude. But yeah, dude. This the families that would have the hose out too.
Yeah.
Like their hoses to spray you down. Oh my god. It's just like, and that's what I love about things like that though, because you appreciate minuscule things you would rarely.
Yeah.
You
it's
would
the little things.
Yeah, literally. You're like, wow, just a cold shower of fucking, even though at the finish line when they hit you with the Ironman shower with the 2 pitchers of cold water, I felt like I was being waterboarded for a second. I was like, go.
I did too. Yeah. I mean, it felt so good to just get all that like the salty salt off you, like your salty sweat.
Yeah, I pissed myself 3 times.
Did you really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Dude, during the bike?
Really?
Yeah, I do. I was just hydrating so much. Like that was my main goal, was just to so like for the run I wouldn't feel like lethargic or anything.
Yeah.
Because I had the pouch. I don't know if you see it. It's like I had an electrolyte pouch and a 2 liter, or it was a 1.5 liter water pouch in my bag. And I would it was mixed with the GM1 or BM1.
Go one more?
Yeah, go one more. Yeah. The sport. So I had that mixed in there. So I was just basically, I drank all of that, drank all of my electrolytes in my thing, dude. I just kept pissing. I just kidding. Yeah. I was like, fuck. And I would make sure no one's behind me though. I didn't want to leave, get a golden shower to someone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, imagine that. The Ironman gets golden showers.
Well, I mean, I guess I didn't even think about it. I
What, pissing?
I stopped to piss. It's probably like the second aid station.
And the bike? Oh, okay.
And then after that, I was fine. Like,
really?
Yeah, I was just sweating so much.
Yeah, true.
I almost didn't like. It's probably a bad thing. It's like, whoa, I'm not peeing anymore.
Oh yeah, because then your body. Well, it's like a certain point, right, where your body just doesn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even thinking about that though. I didn't think about it until just now. Honestly.
Well, if you felt good, you know what I mean. If you were feeling, you know what I mean. It's not like you didn't feel like super destroyed.
I mean, I hydrated for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, such an experience.
No, it really.
Such an experience. I'm looking forward to this fall.
Yeah. No.
Hot summer of training.
Yes, dude.
End of September, hit Augusta.
Yes. Augusta's good. Dude, you're wrong, though, because I talked to one of my friends, and she, my best friend's mother, she's an ultra runner and triathlete and shit. And, like, I called her up after. I was like, I understand why you fucking do this, like, about the bug. And, dude, it's just, it's so much more fun. Like, because marathon running, like, it's cool and shit, but it's just so, like, I think it's because you're doing one thing for so long. I feel like it gets boring, but like triathlons, yeah, you switch it up, you know, I guess that's just an extra layer of just keeping your mind occupied.
Yeah, and I think it's nice, like, having multiple different areas you can improve on.
Yeah.
It's like, you have a person who's like a swimmer at heart, or like grew up swimming, but they hate the run. And their legs are exhausted from the run. And then you have people who are runners growing up or whatever, and they can't swim. So it's like, there's so many different areas you can improve, like your transition times. Like, I took my time at my transitions.
Yeah.
Just trying to soak it in, make sure I relax my breathing. I was taking these pickle juice popsicles.
Oh,
like 500 milligrams of sodium. So
really? They stay frozen? Really?
No, they weren't frozen. They were just the juice.
Oh, so. Good. Yeah, I thought it was like, at least the popsicle wouldn't be too bad, but the straight juice.
The sodium, man.
Yeah, true.
I didn't cramp until I like went after the run and like to change my shoes.
Oh, really?
I sat down and my whole leg like seized up. I was like, oh my god.
Charlie horse.
Yeah, fuck, seriously.
Dude, I was really surprised I didn't cramp up at all.
I know.
Those carbs was really good. I'm telling you, that shout out to Carbs Fuel, man. That saved me during the fucking run. And the assist, saved me.
I was taking one of those like every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30, 45 minutes or so. Just trying to stay fueled.
If you want more too, I have a bunch. I literally have a fat box if you want more too.
Sweet.
For our next training. But damn, what else is there? I'm trying to think what else was a great. Dude, everything was just so fucking phenomenal, man. It was just like, I'm glad, like, that's what it was. Fucking Jason was laughing at me because you were talking about the transition time. Dude, there was a cutie, man. I forget her name. It was like God. Matilda or something. Yo, hit my line, shorty. Yo, because I was transitioning, right, from the bike to the run. Dude, she's already done. She has her medal on. I'm like, oh, damn. Like, what? And, we start chatting it up. And then, the guy behind me is like, dude, you're in a race still. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. So I had to like, and then I put my visor on and then tried to put my helmet on. I'm like, oh wait, no. So I had to like switch. I was so fucking like confused. I was like, shit. Jason told me later on, he's like, dude, I was looking at you like, what are you doing? Taking so long in the transition time. I think it was like 8 minutes or something like that.
I mean, I took 10 minutes. I think was my average.
Dude,
like, first one was 10:30, second one 9:45, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. I like looking at the people next to me. I was like, oh, so they have everything all set up and out and like ready to go. I didn't do that. I was like rummaging through my bag, looking for my shoes, like trying to find my fanny packs and stuff. But it's the little things you kind of pick up on for next time.
Yeah,
just make yourself that much quicker. People had towels. Like, I didn't think to bring a towel.
Oh, like a cold towel, right, to put on, or you just
after you get out of the water. You can dry your feet off and stuff. That way you're not putting your feet in wet like, clip-ins or anything.
I had baby powder, but I didn't think it would be useless at that point. I didn't have a towel, so it would just be wet baby powder in my toes. Imagine.
Yeah.
You like that ASMR, don't you?
Oh my God.
People are going to listen like, what the fuck? But no, but yeah, like you said, you don't know until you do it, right? You fucking do it and like, that was, I love it.
Pick up stuff that you can use for your next time to get that much quicker.
Yeah, definitely not talking to shorties mid-race. That's the number one. And take a shit before. I even took a dump probably mile 3. I had to on the run. On the run, yeah. I was like, I can't hold this in no more. I've been waiting on the bike for too long.
Dude, I mean,
and that's the worst thing. Getting out of a wet tri suit, trying to poo. No.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the heck? It's all stuck to me like a wetsuit. I was like, God dang it. Dude. Yeah. But it was from the suckiest moments to the most excited moments, it was all just such a beautiful experience, bro.
It's a really cool course too. The bike route was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. That's what helped me too. Just trying to remind myself to just distract yourself, enjoy have fun.
There was a couple times where I was just like, wow, okay,
I'm doing this right now.
Just keep going, just keep going. But yeah, man, it was a great experience overall. Man. Yeah, it sucked during, but afterwards it was really cool.
Nah. And dude, that finish line. Did you look at your photos yet? The Ironman officially. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Did you get any good ones?
Oh, they got me ugly.
Really?
No, it was because of me. I was just like so. Yeah. Like so many ugly ass faces, and then the profile photo I have now, like that was probably the one good one. It's pretty cool because it has my mom and my dad in the background at the finish line cheering me on as I'm.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's all I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the one. But yeah, no, they had some good ones, especially like during the bike. And the swim too. When we come out of the swim, that was some cool photos too, man. Dude, just overall, dude,
I looked dead coming out of the water.
Really?
That's horrible. That is a horrible thing.
Snot coming out your nose.
Like so out of it, my face just looks like I don't even know, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Jason though too, because right before the race, he's like, "Remember, it's just you against you," and that's really what it is, man. You know?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, I know I wanted to make this quick, but. Kean, man, dude, I appreciate you a lot, man. I hope you know that.
You're my brother.
Yeah, brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say to motivate people out there, or just shoot the shits?
Do hard things. Set yourself up for success by setting hard goals for yourself and holding yourself accountable for them.
Yes, sir. And have good friends to help push you and keep you accountable.
Yeah, you got to have a good support system for sure.
Yeah. No, that's and definitely since I moved down here, man, I appreciate it a lot because again, like I said, like never have I thought about doing a half marathon or a full marathon at all until we started running and hanging out.
If you told me like 3 years ago, we would have done this, I would not have believed you.
As we're partying in Clydesdale with beers.
I tell you, you're crazy. But yeah, man, thanks for coming over.
No,
appreciate it, bro.
The fuck, thank you, fam.
Just a quick little recap.
Yes, sir. And guys, anybody out there too, small local businesses or other entrepreneurs who want to actually, sponsor us, like the other former sponsors for our last race, Electric Motor Contracting, Perform VA, Drip Athletics, and Future World Sports Network, reach out to us. We'd be more than welcome to rep your business and do hard things for you, so people look at you and be like, they're connected. They must be badass. But yeah, thank you, man. Seriously, without you, I wouldn't be. Well, it's just again to have people that push you because they're doing great things. You're like, damn, I can't fall back. I gotta fucking keep up, you know.
Yep.
So next Augusta, man.
Augusta, 3 months.
Yes, sir.
3 months.
So everybody who's doing Augusta, meet us out there. So, love y'all. This is a quick little review of our experience of blood, sweat, and tears. I honestly cried a little after that finish line.
Oh, I did too.
And yeah, oh fuck yeah, yo! I'm like, yeah. I held my dad. I was like, yo. I'm like, fuck. I'm like this, because that's honestly, like that. Honestly, not gonna lie, like that's also why I'm glad. Just a quick, but that definitely was one of the things that came to my mind. Like, am I worthy? Am I, is my family proud of me for the things I'm doing? And like that definitely answered a lot of
hard work pays off.
Yeah, it does, man. But I love you, Finn.
Love you too, brother.
Goddamn. Life is good. But thank you, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe. Do the best you can for yourself and the people around you, because you know why. You deserve it. And see you in the next episode. Bop. Bop. Bop, bitch. Get knocked out.